Hi YouTube, this is a video for my June book haul. So earlier, like this year, I decided I wanted to read some more. I wanted to improve my reading skills, my reading speed, just read more books overall. When I was in high school and into college, I did a lot of reading just for fun. I read a lot of young adult novels and romance novels. I'm older now, so I stopped reading young adult novels and I stopped reading as much as I used to. But lately I found myself wanting to read more and read a variety of work. I also used to have a book review blog back in like high school and college, mostly young adult novels. Since I'm not really reading young adult novels, except for maybe a few exceptions now and again, I'm starting a new blog, and I'm also going to be on YouTube. So yeah. Anyways, so last month, June, I ended up buying quite a few books. But they were pretty much all on sale, so not bad. I have a lot of books to finish reading. There's more behind that. And there's some up there. All that I had to finish. These I haven't started. These I've started but put aside for now. So I have a lot to read. I should not be buying more. But these books, I have a pile down here. These were on sale and I wanted some new stuff. I don't know. I figured why not? Why not? So anyways, the first two books I got were from Barnes & Noble. It's The Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer, so classic Greek literature. I've read these before in like high school. I probably skim read it for class, to be honest. I want to go through and read these again. I plan on taking notes in them, writing down thoughts, all that. One of the things I started doing was writing in some of my books. It depends what book it is. But these are on sale, so it's basically, it wasn't buy one get one. I think it was like 2 for $10 from the Barnes & Noble Classics, this line of books. I assume that maybe they're getting rid of them or reprinting them, but I believe it was 2 for $10 or something close to that. So it was almost as if getting one for free. So yeah, I picked them up. I needed the classics. Why not? The next book I got is also from Barnes & Noble. It's Tales from the Arabian Nights. So I've been wanting a physical copy. And this was also on sale. I peeled the sticker off. But it was on clearance. I mean, if you know what Tales from Arabian Nights is, it's stories from the Middle East. Tales from the Arabian Nights is your magic carpet ride to exotic lands full of wonder and marvels. Its 20 selections include Sinbad the Sailor, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp, The Tale of the Enchanted Horse, Prince Ahmad and the Fairy Peri Banu, The Tale of the Fisherman and the Genie. So I've always wanted a physical copy. I've only read some of the stories. I read them online or in my Nook. I will also be annotating this. I will be taking notes and writing things down. I already started it. I mean, it's a good story. It's like another classic. Okay, so the next 3 books I got from Savers. So Savers is like a thrift store, like a secondhand store. They don't only have books, they have everything: shoes, clothes, toys, plates, random knickknacks, whatever. People donate stuff. My family has donated stuff there. I go there for the books because they have some good ones, and it's all like $3-4, and buy 4 get 1 free. Anyways, I picked up 3 because I only found 3 I wanted. So it was like a little over $12 for all of them. The first one is The Centurion's Wife by Davis Bunn and Janet Oak. And this is set in ancient Rome. Obviously, I love ancient Rome. So I'll just read a summary. When her father's wealth and power are lost forever, Leah is sent to Pontius Pilate in hopes that he might arrange a strategic marriage. But despite her betrothod's striking continence and position, Leah deems life as a centurion's wife a fate worse than death. And sorry if I mispronounce things. And there's more to it. So I think this will be fun. I'm not going to start it yet because I have a whole lot of other books that I'm working on. And I'm already reading a bunch right now. But I love ancient Rome. So hopefully this is good. And then I picked up The Island. And I got this. This was on my wish list, but I forgot what it's about. But I picked it up because it's in Chinese. And it looks like simplified Chinese. So one of the things I'm doing is, look at that Chinese. Look at this. I'm learning Chinese. I took 2 semesters of Chinese in college. And I'm trying to revive what I learned, the basics, and then continue learning on my own. So wish me luck. Yeah, I can't read this yet because my Chinese is not that good. It's not ready for reading in Chinese, like an actual book. However, I saw this and, like, it's not going to sit there. Like years, and when I'm ready to finally pick up a book in Chinese, it's not going to still be there. And it's $3 or $4, $3.99. I just grabbed it. I'll keep this until I'm ready. And yeah, thank you, Savers. And last book from Savers is also in Chinese. And this one, as you can see from the cover, it's a history of the United States. In English, a very short history of USA, the USA. And it's also in Chinese. So, again, I picked this up because, look at that. Obviously, being from the United States, I had to learn U.S. history. But this is in Chinese, so I picked it up. This will probably be my first Chinese book because I already know the history, the subject. And being that it's not fiction, it should be way easier to read. Should be. We'll see. We'll see. So that's it for Savers. The next book I got from the dollar store. And for those of you who do not know, the dollar store is a chain of stores in the United States where everything in the store is $1. So very cheap. And I found some good books from there before. I don't think I have the one anymore. No, I think I got rid of it, but I found a good autobiography. I can't remember it, but it was about, and I think it was called Baby or something. Or her name might have been Baby. It's about a woman in India who grows up poor and doesn't know how to read and write. She becomes a maid. This is her autobiography. She becomes a maid for a wealthy Indian man, and she learns to read and write. It's about her life and her children and her husband. Not that good. Her husband's not good. But the book was nice. It was short, and it was a quick read, but it was interesting. Anyway, so I've had good luck from the dollar store. So the book I got in June from the dollar store is Apunta a las Estrellas. So it's in Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. I already started reading it. So I'm also trying to learn Spanish. And I'm trying to read in Spanish so I can force myself to use the native materials more and try to advance my language skills. So this book, I already started reading it, and it's pretty easy. I'm not having too much difficulty with it. I did start keeping a vocabulary list, which I normally don't do, but I wanted to try it. The problem I have with vocabulary list is sometimes it takes you out of the story, so I don't want to stop, and I don't want to write in all of my books. So this book, Apunta a las Estrellas, is about the music industry, and it's supposed to be a guide on how to, a guide of your, oh my god, I can't translate. It's supposed to be a guide to get you started in the music industry and find your voice and your passion and your place in the industry. And the woman who wrote it, she, I guess, was it Billboard. Oh, she does interviews and stuff for Billboard, the Latino one. Oh my god, what do you call it? A studio billboard, right there. So she's like in the music industry, so she knows what she's talking about. As far as the advice goes, it's kind of like standard stuff so far. It's find your voice, find your style, which uses a lot of examples of both Latin singers and Latin American singers, and even some American groups like NSYNC, to give examples on how these people have found their voice and their passion and their music and how they built their careers. So it's supposed to be inspirational and give you some help, some guidance along the way. I'm not trying to be a singer because I can't sing. I can't do any of that. I picked up because it was $1, and the subject matter and the fact that it's nonfiction should make it easier to read in Spanish for someone learning the language. With this book, I find that to be true. It's not too difficult. If you ever taken even high school Spanish, you learn some music vocabulary in Spanish 1. So I'm not having too much difficulty reading this yet. The chapters are very short as well, which helps motivate me to get through a chapter. Not that bad. If it was in English, I would not pick it up because I'm not in the music industry and I don't know her. I don't really care that much. But in Spanish, I'm learning, so it's not that bad. It's not a bad book. It's just the subject matter is not one I normally read. But, it seems kind of basic so far. Maybe she gets into more of it. I don't know. But anyways, the next 3 books I got, I ordered from Amazon because I just wanted to. I haven't done an Amazon order in forever. So I decided to get some books off Amazon. The first one I got is this little book. It's Si Pembuat Jam Tangan, Edisi Malaysia. So it's supposed to be the Malaysian edition. So it's another non-English book. This is in Malay. I started reading it today. I read 1 page. I wrote down a lot of vocabulary words because I can't remember any of the Malay I learned. Ooh, damn. And this is by Anna. I can't pronounce that. This has been translated into Malay. I found this on Amazon. You do not find a lot of Malay books and Malaysian books on Amazon. So I got this. It's actually, the font is kind of big and it's so small that I think it should be good for a beginning book. I have another Malay book that I got off Amazon. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. My cat is watching me struggle. Okay. So I also have Peach, which is written by a Malaysian person. Malaysian man, I think. And this is on Amazon. No! Oh well, whatever. I started reading it a while back, but I can't understand it that well. So I got a new one so I can try with this book. So with Malay, I started learning it in high school for fun. Like I had a free study period and I decided I wanted to try and learn an Asian language, something different than Spanish. And for some reason, I decided to Google easiest language to learn, and Malay and Indonesian popped up. So I'm like, yeah, sweet. It's not that easy. It's called an easy language because the grammar is not supposed to be that difficult. But there's a couple problems. One, there's like three main problems I've come across. One, the vocabulary is different from English. Whereas Spanish, you have like the word musica, music. It's like so similar. In Malay, the only similar words are words they borrowed from English, and they usually just use the English. Like they all learn English there, pretty much. But I was having fun learning it. The other problems, though, are you can't really find books in Malay. I found a lot of television shows and movies on YouTube and also random blogs. So you can find TV. Not with subtitles, but you can find TV. You can't find books. And if you buy a book from Malaysia, it's going to cost like almost $100 to have it shipped over. That you can't do that. The other problem is the grammar is supposed to be easy, but I feel like I need a good grammar book, honestly. Anyways, I'm trying to revive my Malay from high school, and I picked this up, so I'll be slowly reading this, maybe like a page a day or every other day. This is going to take me a long time. It's like so short, it's embarrassing, but it's going to take me a while. I'm going to like definitely write down vocabulary words. I'm going to tear this apart. With Spanish, I can like fake knowing words because it's similar to English. But with Malay, I'm going to take this book and I'm going to just write down every word in it pretty much so I can learn it, you know. The idea is like you should be writing down less vocabulary words as you read because things should be popping up again and again. Obviously, I remember some of the basics, but we need to get back to this. So that's my Malay book, my Malaysian book. The next book from my Amazon order is SPQR, A History of Ancient Rome. So this is like a highly rated book about ancient Rome, about the history of it. Every review I've seen and the people in my Roman group have said great things about this book. So I finally got my own copy. And I'm finally going to read this, and I will be taking notes. Pretty much that's it. I'm excited to have this. It's about ancient Rome. It's supposed to be really good. We're going to see how good it is. We're going to see. And I'll be taking notes. All that. The last book I got from Amazon is whatever this is. All right. This is the second book in the Book of the New Sun. And I have not yet read the first one. Apparently this is like more than one book in here. So let me see. This one might not be. This is 500 pages. But the first book has like 2 books in it, I think. Anyways, I got this for my boyfriend. Because he read the first one and he's been talking about wanting to get the second one. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to add it into Amazon and surprise him. Yeah. So this is the second book. I am going to read the first one and then read this one. But it's going to take me a while. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My boyfriend called, so I had to talk to him. Let's get back to the book reviews. And the last book I have for my June book haul is a cookbook. It's called Margaritaville, the cookbook. It's by Carol Cernaglia and Julia Turshen. Forward by Jimmy Buffett. So I'm not a Jimmy Buffett fan, I'm not that old. Um, it's a cookbook though, inspired by, I guess, the song Margaritaville, and I'm pretty sure it's inspired by like cooking from like Florida. It's and like the Caribbean. It says relaxed recipes for a taste of paradise. So I'm assuming the Caribbean and Florida, if I remember. Island time, yeah. So paradise island life. So there should be a lot of seafood in this. This was a gift. So normally I don't buy cookbooks. I probably have like 4 or 5 total. I mean, I get recipes offline, like a lot of people do. So I tend. Hold on, I gotta check this. I tend not to buy cookbooks, but this was a gift. I mean, it looks interesting. Looks like there's some good recipes. I just flipped through it. Oatmeal squares. They're just oatmeal squares. So I recently started a new diet, huevos rancheros. Look at that. That's it for now. That's my June book haul. I'm excited. I have some good books to start reading. I already started on some of them. Some of them are for later on. And someone's calling me. So I'm going to end it there, and I will talk to you guys soon.